Hello everyone, I'm JamEz and welcome back for more American Truck Simulator. Let us get going once again on another mission. Looks like we're going today from Los Angeles to Prim. Have we done that mission before? I think we have. Actually, let's do this one because it's going somewhere we haven't been before. Right, by the looks of it, we're going through Oxnard and Santa Cruz. Now, I mean, Santa works all year long, so I think it's time that he should go on a cruise. Alright, we're in our truck. Very nice. What are we carrying today, eh? Oh, we're carrying a digger by the looks of it. I think it's a fragile cargo, actually. That's pretty cool. Right, so, shall we continue on with those interview questions that I told you about last episode? And started to explain through some of them. Because a lot of these are quite interesting to talk about. Now, the next one was, any thoughts of starting with a second-hand vehicle? Now, that seems interesting, and technically these are second-hand vehicles, to be honest, but basically the question was asking whether, you know, you'd start with a truck that has a little bit of dirt on the side and stuff, you know, a little bit rusty, you know, not quite new, and I don't think that's quite a good idea, you know, that there's like visible rust on it and something like that. You know, I think that'd be kind of a good idea. But really, that's not really a thing that's coming anytime soon. But they're currently discussing about new trucks coming into the game, which is, you know, pretty awesome because we only got 2 types of trucks in this game so far, which is a bit disappointing. But you know, they're going to add some more, which is good. I mean, the problem is with the new trucks is that getting the licenses from the trucks to actually use them is apparently very, very difficult. I mean, they have to get like the proper license from the actual company who made the trucks. So, for example, Kenworth and Peterbilt, the 2 trucks that are in this game at the moment, that those are licenses from the actual companies, which is also why they don't, you know, add things in the game like post-ed or, you know, that hotel we saw the other time. Because they'd have to get permission to actually put them in the game, like properly, and have to go through a massive kerfuffle, and it would take years to get all of the licenses for everything. So that's why they take something and they change a bit. See, look, there's a BP garage there. I believe it's called BD in this one. Oh god, we took that corner a bit sharp, didn't we? Oh, let's move it a little bit. There we go. But yeah, there's going to be some new trucks because they were posted on the forum, the SCS blog post, I believe, about there being some more trucks coming in the game, which is pretty awesome. And this guy is not going to move for me, is he? Alright, there we go. But the most interesting thing about the game that is coming very, very soon, apparently. And it's a pretty big one as well. I mean, I'm definitely going to be using some of this as well. And it is Steam Workshop support. For those who don't know what Steam Workshop support is basically Steam, the system that you get this game on, that you buy it on or input the code into if you've got the retail version. Steam is a massive system with thousands of games on. And what Steam Workshop is a place where people can create and upload their own mods to the shop, and then by a click of a button you can download them into your game. And wow, look at this, we've got like a massive beach here. That's so cool. But yeah, that is coming soon, Steam Workshop support. There's no knowing exactly when it's going to be here, but apparently it's about 1 to 2 months. And look, there's a paraglider there. Oh wow, you know, that is actually something I would really like to do, like paraglide, or something to do with like falling. I don't know, I think that'd be really, really cool. It'd be really scary to do, but I mean, I bet you, like, as soon as you jump out of that plane and you're in midair, there's like that split second of, oh my god, I'm gonna die. But then when your body has actually realised that, yeah, I'm actually safe, I'm not gonna die, everything's going well, then like, it's alright, isn't it? There's like no problem with it at all, and you just enjoy your ride down, which is why I think that'd be so cool to do in real life. I know a lot of people would like absolutely hate to do that, You know, I think you know, a lot of people would be like, oh my god, I do not want to do that, that's terrifying. But personally, I think that'd be really cool to do. Like paragliding, jumping out of a helicopter at a like ridiculous height. I think that'd be pretty cool. Even though I'm like the most introverted person you'll ever meet, and like I don't like the outside either. I basically live in my cave that I call my house or my room, and I make videos. You know, that's me. Very introverted, but I'm here, aren't I? I'm here, putting myself out on the internet for those to enjoy. That's pretty awesome. And I have to say, yesterday, as I'm recording this, Just Cause 3 Episode 1 came out on my YouTube channel, which is doing pretty good actually. 62 views on the first day, as of course recording this now. 62 views, pretty good. It seems that posting videos on Reddit really helps with popularity. So if you've got like an episode of a video that you really want to get, you know, a few views on or people interested, I definitely recommend putting it on the subreddit of whatever game it is, because that definitely boosts the views on it, I have to say. But what my rule is for posting videos on Reddit is only post videos on Reddit if it's episode 1 of a series. Because if people like episode 1, they'll of course come back for episode 2. Whereas if they don't like episode 1, they're not going to come and watch episode 2 because they've already watched episode 1, didn't like it. So only post episode 1 on a subreddit. That is my rule. And of course you've got to read the forum's rules as well, to make sure that you're actually allowed to post those sorts of videos, you know, videos of you playing a game, like, because I know, I can't remember which game it was now, I think it was like Crisis 3 or something, but there was some rules on there, and it wasn't very nice at all. It was actually pretty horrible, the rules, and it was like, we do not like Let's Plays, so do not post them, and I was like, oh, come on, you know, because posting on Reddit for me, it's like, it seems to me like that's the best way of like getting your videos out there for people to see. Because to be honest, the videos that I haven't posted on Reddit, it's like obvious, it's so obvious which ones they are, because they've got like 12 views, and the ones on Reddit have got like 50 plus maybe. So it's so obvious, and whoops, just went over the wrong side of the road there. But yeah, it's so obvious, and you know, but I have posted, well, I'm going to post American Truck Simulator Episode 1, which comes out today as of recording this, and I'm going to post that on the Reddit, which would be awesome. And this is a really cool little country lane here. It's like along the coast. I really like this. It's a really nice atmosphere, I have to say. It feels like America. It feels outside in the game. It's boiling hot, and you know, like as soon as you get outside, it's going to be like opening an oven door. You know, it feels like that's going to be the case. And this actually reminds me a lot of Tenerife, which is a place I went on holiday a couple of years ago, and I'm actually going again this August. But it reminds me of a certain place around there, and it's really nice, that place. I really like Tenerife, because it's hot. It's, you know, it's basically a Spanish island. Oh, we're at Santa Cruz here. I mean, Santa, he works all year round, you know. He's got to get a cruise sometime. He's got to go on holiday, have a good time, and this is where he goes. They've named it after Santa because this is where he gets his cruise ships from, and it's like it's his own personal cruise ship. It's like it's actually called the Santa Cruz. Would you believe it? And it's his own personal boat. Like no one else is allowed on there, because no one else is allowed to see that Santa Claus is actually real. You know, that's how it works. But anyway, that's pretty cool. And where was I? Oh yeah, Steam Workshop support. That's going to be awesome. I'll be checking out some of that stuff when it's out, depending on what it is. I don't want any sort of mods that seriously change the gameplay. Mainly what I'll be looking for mods are like small things, like different trailers, different well, mainly different trailers. All sorts really, like small gameplay changes, like better traffic AI and stuff like that. Because I like mods. don't get me wrong, but I don't like mods that completely change the way you play the game, and that's, for me, the best. To not use mods that change the gameplay, because to me it ruins it, and it seems like this game was made for a purpose, you know, and it was made a certain way because the developers wanted it that way. And I don't want to just sort of go in and ruin all of what they've been planning for, you know, all the time they've put into it. I don't want to ruin that. I want to keep it the way that the developers wanted it to be, and that sort of thing. So that's the sort of Steam Workshops things I'll be looking at, and I will probably do some like little reviews and sort of videos on them, which would be pretty cool. You know, because I'll be like advertising people's stuff for free, and I think that'd be okay. So the next question, difficulty to change Euro Truck Simulator 2 mods to American Truck Simulator mods. Now, this is really for people who are developers themselves, and apparently there are some slight differences, you know, like in the code, like, for example, the name itself. So, like, if you had ETS2 dot class or whatever, I mean, just an example, you would have to change that to ATS dot class, you know what I mean? Just like small changes like that. But apparently it should be the same, because it is running on the exact same engine. It's got the same graphics, same gameplay and everything as Euro Truck. So that should be good. So any mod makers out there, you're good. You know, you're alright. Don't worry. It's not going to be much different. It's going to be completely the same. And that was sort of a shorter question. The next question on the interview that I watched was something along the lines of, is Euro Truck Simulator 2 done, or will there be more DLC coming out soon? And the developers, SCS, the CEO actually, Pavel, I believe his name was, good guy Pavel, and he said that he wants to keep it balanced between American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, which is interesting, because Euro Truck is sort of, I know, it's getting on a bit, and there hasn't really been any big updates lately, so it'll be interesting to see what they do next with Euro Truck Simulator, to see if they can keep it alive, because in my opinion Euro Truck Simulator has died, because American Truck Simulator has come out and the maps are like 12 million% better than Euro Truck Simulator, and also personally I just like America more than I like Europe. It's just, you know, just a thing that exists, really. I mean, I am from England myself, but yeah, I mean, I like America more than I like Europe, to be honest with you. And apparently there is also going to be a new DLC for Euro Truck Simulator, which is the south of France. Now, apparently, as well, they said something about working on remapping the world in Euro Truck Simulator, which is very, very good. I really hope they get that done in the south of France DLC. So basically, if you don't have the south of France DLC, the roads will stay the same. But if you have the South France DLC on Euro Truck Simulator 2, then hopefully what will happen is they'll sort of remap all of the French roads to make it a lot more better, like up to par. Because in Euro Truck, as I think I've said before, the maps aren't very good, to be honest with you. But on this game, American Truck Simulator, and also in the Euro Truck Simulator Scandinavian DLC, the roads were so much better. They are incredible. Which is why I really hope they change some stuff with the France DLC, which is good. And apparently they also want to work on DLCs for both games simultaneously. So, for example, they'll be working on the Arizona DLC for American Truck Simulator, and also Euro Truck Simulator 2 South France DLC at the same time, which is good. So it shows that they care about both games at the same time, rather than just American Truck Simulator, because it's the newer release. They're not done with Euro Truck. They are, you know, continuing to support that game and try and keep the lifespan of that game going, which is really, really good. And they also want to start doing more, like even more Euro Truck Simulator DLCs. So they're planning to go into Russia apparently, which should be interesting. You know, I will have a look around that. But I think the way I want to do it is I don't really want to play, like, oh, nice, got San Francisco. But to be honest with you, I really don't want to play Euro Truck Simulator as much as American Truck Simulator, until they fix the roads. That's how I feel about it. I want them to fix the roads in Euro Truck before a new DLC comes out. And I know that's not going to happen, and it will probably happen in some of the DLCs. But I will probably wait on getting the France DLC because, to be honest with you, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I personally don't think it's worth it until they've actually fixed a lot of the roads, and then I'll play Euro Truck Simulator again properly. Because, to be honest with you, I'm really burned out on Euro Truck Simulator, and American Truck Simulator just seems a lot better of an option right now. It seems a lot nicer of a game. Really, really good. Let's see what job delivery we can do. Should we do that one? Yeah, let's do that one. We'll do the difficult one. Why not? We're a professional at this game. Alright, so where do we have to park it? We've got to park it over here. This is cool. It's like a quarry sort of thing. I'm liking this. I remember they had these in Euro Truck as well. I believe they had these sorts of things in the newer DLC area, so like the Scandinavian areas, I believe. Alright, so there's the parking area. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a U-E right here, and then we're going to reverse it in. Gone forward enough. So, basically, the way you want to reverse vehicles is act as if you're pushing a wheelbarrow. That's how it is, really. Squirrel said it himself. That's how you want to do it. And to be honest with you, that's really helped me out with parking these things. And as you can see, I'm probably going to get this first try as well, if I can do it properly. Yeah, there you go. We did it. Beautiful. I'm doing really good at these expert parkings, you know. I think I'm pretty good at it. So, we're still level 2, and that's fine. That is completely fine. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it off for now. So, if you enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode of American Truck Simulator. Goodbye.